Hey guys, I'm Mike.
I'm Jeremy.
One of the things that I really wish a lot more jiu-jitsu schools did is have a white belt talk. It's kind of like an orientation when you first get in the door. I know when I started, I was just kind of thrown into a class. I got pulled aside for 10-15 minutes. I got shown the very basics, and then I joined the rest of the class. It's a great way to learn if you can handle that. I kind of thrive under stress, so it worked for me. But one of the things that I really want to do is stress with you guys is walking into a jiu-jitsu gym when you're fresh is really, really hard. And one of the most important things you can do to make this journey a lot easier is, it's called leaving your ego at the door. What I mean by that is, doesn't matter if you're 6 foot, 250 pounds of muscle, you are going to get tapped. And you're gonna get tapped a lot, and again, and again. And just when you think you can't get tapped anymore, someone's gonna tap you again. The worst thing you can do when you're starting jiu-jitsu is, we call it like powering your way out of it or hulking your way through it, or there's different terms, I'm sure your gym has their own. But if you're caught in a bad position, a lot of people try to just use 100% muscle, 100% intensity just to kind of fight their way out of it. And I promise you, eventually it's going to hurt you. You're gonna wiggle the wrong way and you're gonna push yourself deeper into a submission that you thought you were getting out of. It's gonna be bad news bears. Tap early, tap often, but don't just tap and then reset. If you have a question, a lot of the people here anyways, a lot of people I roll with, especially the colored belts, if you tap and you stay in that position, you say, okay, where was the danger? Because I felt like my arm was gonna go, but is that really the danger? Or how could I have gotten out of this? Or how did I get into this? Ask the question. Very, very rarely are you gonna find a colored belt or even a 2 or 3 stripe white belt who's gonna tell you, no, I'm not gonna answer your question, and just continue to pummel you. They're just there, by the time you get 2 or 3 stripes on a belt, you are looking for reasons to pass on your knowledge to the new folks. Tap early, tap often, ask the questions. It's probably the best advice I can give you. There's a whole lot of advice out there. We'll continue this series 2 or 3 more times down the road as things go on. But honestly, the best thing you can do is tap early, tap often, ask the question, and do your best to learn. I know once you get into a roll and you're into a live spar session, you kind of blank and you kind of work on instinct alone. And force yourself to think, force yourself to slow down, and stay at 55-60% intensity. If you ratchet it up to 100, you're gonna get burned yourself out, you're not gonna think, you're not gonna learn, and it's gonna hurt. Stay light, stay loose. It's a saying that you're gonna hear all the time, and ask the questions and tap early. Anything to add? No? Perfect. We'll see you next time. Oh.